know there are places on this planet so haunted that even the bravest souls refuse to enter? From cursed castles to chilling asylums, each location comes with a spine-tingling story. And one of them is so unsettling, you might not believe it until you see it. Today, we're exploring the 8 most haunted places on Earth. So if you're brave enough, stick around. Because halfway through, there's one haunted hotspot with a story so terrifying, it might just keep you up tonight. And if you've ever had a paranormal encounter or visited a haunted place yourself, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Ready? Let's start the countdown and explore the ghostly side of our world. But first, if you enjoy spooky content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Starting off with Banff Springs Hotel in Canada. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, the Banff Springs Hotel in Alberta is as famous for its luxurious accommodations as it is for its chilling ghost stories. Among the most well-known spirits haunting the halls is the tragic ghost bride, a young woman who reportedly fell to her death on a staircase on her wedding day. Guests have frequently reported seeing her ethereal figure dressed in a flowing white wedding gown, often in the ballroom, where she's seen gracefully dancing as though reliving her happiest moments. Another famous spectre is the Phantom Bellman, a friendly ghost named Sam Macaulay, who was a bellhop during his lifetime. Sam is known for helping guests by opening locked doors or carrying their luggage, only to vanish into thin air when they turn to thank him. Other strange occurrences include disembodied whispers, footsteps in empty corridors, and lights flickering without explanation. Despite its haunting reputation, the Banff Springs Hotel remains a popular destination, offering guests the chance to experience both luxury and the supernatural phenomenon under one roof. Next up, we have the Leap Castle in Ireland. Leap Castle in County Offaly is not only Ireland's most haunted castle, but also a site of chilling legends and dark history that spans centuries. Built in the 13th century, the castle has witnessed violent family feuds, treachery, and gruesome murders, including a particularly infamous incident in the chapel, now ominously referred to as the Bloody Chapel. It's said that a brother killed his own sibling, a priest, during Mass, leaving an indelible stain of tragedy on the castle walls. However, the castle's most terrifying and mysterious resident is the Elemental, a shadowy figure often described as humanoid, but not entirely human. This creature gives off a terrible, rotting smell and a strong feeling of fear that makes many visitors run away in panic. Paranormal enthusiasts speculate that the Elemental could be a manifestation of the castle's violent past, or even an evil force tied to the land itself. Visitors have also reported hearing agonizing screams and groans echoing through the stone corridors, as well as feeling sudden, icy touches that defy explanation. Leap Castle's ghostly activity has made it a magnet for paranormal investigations, solidifying its reputation as one of the most haunted places in the world. Number 6 on our list is Poveglia Island in Italy. Dubbed the Island of Ghosts, Poveglia Island is a small, uninhabited isle in the Venetian lagoon with a horrifying history. Once used as a quarantine station during the plague, Poveglia was where infected individuals were forcibly taken to die, their bodies burned in massive pits. Later, it became an asylum for the mentally ill, where patients were subjected to cruel and experimental treatments by a reportedly mad doctor who later died under mysterious circumstances. The lingering energy of thousands of deaths has made Poveglia one of the most haunted locations in the world. Visitors describe hearing tormented screams and whispers echoing through the crumbling ruins. Shadowy figures are frequently spotted moving through the decaying buildings, and many report a constant sensation of being watched by an unseen presence. The air itself feels heavy with sorrow, as though the island itself carries the weight of its tragic past. Poveglia remains off-limits to the public, but those who have dared to step foot on its shores often leave, convinced that the stories of its haunting are more than just legends. The island's chilling atmosphere and ghostly phenomena have earned it a reputation as one of the most terrifying places on Earth. Moving on to our next place, we have Changi Beach in Singapore. At first glance, Changi Beach appears to be a serene tropical escape with its pristine sands and tranquil waters, but its dark past tells a far more sinister story. During World War II, this beach was one of the sites of the Sukching massacre, where thousands of Chinese civilians were executed by the Japanese army. The serene waves lapping at the shore now seem to whisper echoes of unimaginable suffering, leaving a heavy emotional imprint on the area. Locals and visitors alike claim the beach is haunted by the restless spirits of the massacre victims. There are reports of blood-curdling screams in the dead of night, chilling whispers carried by the sea breeze, and phantom figures walking along the shoreline. One of the most terrifying sightings involves headless shadows wandering aimlessly, as if still searching for justice. Some visitors have even described an overwhelming sense of sadness and dread, making it clear that Changi Beach's beauty hides a haunting reality. These stories are enough to send shivers down anyone's spine, aren't they? But out of the places we've covered so far, which one gives you the creeps the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this haunting tour, hit the like button. Now let's explore the Hoia-Baciu forest in Romania. Dubbed the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, the Hoia-Baciu forest is a place where the line between reality and the supernatural seems to blur. Located near Cluj-Napoca, this forest is notorious for its paranormal activity, with tales of ghostly apparitions, UFO sightings, and inexplicable phenomena. One of the forest's most mysterious features is the so-called dead zone, a circular clearing where no vegetation grows despite the surrounding soil being fertile. Visitors who venture into this area often report feelings of nausea, dizziness, and extreme dread, as though the forest itself is rejecting their presence. The Hoia-Baciu forest is also known for its strange lights and orbs that appear in photographs and videos, often with no apparent source. Some explorers claim to hear whispers and giggles emanating from the trees, while others have reported losing track of time, as if the forest had temporarily trapped them. One of the most chilling accounts involves a young girl who went missing in the forest, only to reappear 5 years later, wearing the same clothes and unable to recall where she had been. Whether these stories stem from superstition or something truly otherworldly, the Hoia-Baciu forest continues to captivate and terrify those brave enough to enter. Next place on our list is Aokigahara Forest in Japan. Known as the Sea of Trees, Aokigahara Forest is a dense, sprawling woodland at the base of Mount Fuji, infamous for its unsettling reputation as a place of despair and death. The forest's creepy silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves or distant bird calls, is amplified by the dense shade of trees that blocks out sunlight, creating a perpetual twilight within its shadowy depths. Aokigahara has long been associated with yurei, restless spirits from Japanese folklore. These spirits are said to wander the forest, their sorrowful presence lingering in the air. Hikers and explorers often report unsettling experiences, such as hearing disembodied cries or whispers, or feeling the unnerving sensation of being followed by an invisible presence. Compasses and GPS devices frequently malfunction within the forest, adding to the mystique and danger of venturing into its depths. One of the most haunting aspects of Aokigahara is its role as a site where people come to end their lives. Signs urging visitors to reconsider and seek help can be found at trailheads, but the emotional weight of the forest remains visible. Despite its beauty, Aokigahara's dark history and spiritual lore make it one of the most haunted and unsettling locations in the world. Moving forward, we have the Myrtles Plantation in the USA. Nestled under sprawling oak trees, draped with Spanish moss, the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana is as beautiful as it is haunting. Built in 1796, this historic home is steeped in Southern charm and ghostly legends, earning its reputation as one of the most haunted locations in America. The most famous tale from the plantation centers on Chloe, an enslaved woman who is said to have been executed after poisoning the plantation owner's family. According to legend, Chloe intended to sicken the family as revenge for mistreatment, but the plan went terribly wrong, resulting in fatal consequences. Her ghost, often described as wearing a green turban, has been spotted in mirrors, windows, and even photographs taken by visitors. Guests frequently report unexplained phenomena: cold spots in the sweltering Louisiana heat, creepy footsteps in empty hallways, and disembodied whispers that send shivers down their spines. Another chilling feature of the plantation is a large antique mirror, which some believe holds the trapped spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children, victims of Chloe's alleged poisoning. Many claim to see ghostly faces and handprints mysteriously appearing on the mirror's surface. The Myrtles Plantation's combination of beauty and mystery makes it a fascinating yet haunting destination. And topping our list is the Tower of London in England. For centuries, the Tower of London has been a symbol of power, punishment, and pain, with its imposing stone walls witnessing some of history's most tragic and horrifying events. This medieval fortress served as a royal palace, a prison, and a site for executions, earning a reputation as one of the most haunted locations in England. One of its most infamous spirits is Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated wife of Henry VIII, who was executed on the Tower Green in 1536. Visitors report seeing her headless figure wandering the halls, sometimes carrying her severed head in her hands. Her ghost has been spotted in the chapel of St. Peter ad Vincula, where she is buried, and near the Queen's house, where she spent her last days. Her silent, mournful presence is said to leave even the bravest visitors chilled to the bone. The tower's haunted history doesn't end there. Many claim to hear the whispers of the princes in the tower, Edward V and his younger brother Richard, who disappeared under mysterious circumstances in 1483. Their shadowy figures are often seen near the bloody tower, adding to the air of mystery and tragedy that surrounds the fortress. And there you have it, the 8 most haunted places on Earth. From the ghostly halls of Leap Castle to the chilling vibes of Hoia-Baciu forest, these locations remind us just how many mysteries linger in our world. Which haunted hotspot would you dare to visit, and which one would you avoid at all costs? Let me know in the comments. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling videos. Turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when our new haunting story drops. Thanks for watching.